From my humble upbringing, it's about not me, but about you. I want you to be better than me, to be like me, self-limiting. And if you push yourself to be the best that you could be, we say the sky is the limit, but the universe becomes your playground.
My name is Derek Skeete, and I'm the Dean of Student Affairs here at Medgar College. I emigrated to America in 1987, April 16, 1987, as a mere 20-year-old young man, leaving my parents' home and coming to America. It was an experience for me because it was a transition since I had to really fend for myself. In Trinidad, I had my parents who were there to do almost everything for me, but coming to America, it was about really truly fending for oneself and really having to ensure then that if I was going to succeed in anything that I do, it would all be dependent on the efforts that I put into whatever it is I was trying to achieve.
He always has some good words on his desk. Like every day he just flip the page and have some positive words just for you to read if you come to his office. We miss him as a professor. Some students say his job's supposed to be teaching you, but even me, I say he's supposed to be teaching. I don't really like the position he's having right now.
What can we do to at least begin to message to our students about the ever-changing activities that's taking place in with the executive orders that President Trump issued a few weeks ago? And we felt it was necessary for us to begin to craft a message and provide a forum where students can be guided by professionals. As the case yesterday, we had 3 attorneys who spoke at our immigration forum. And as a way of us continuing to really help to allay the fear by people within the Medgar College community and outside the Medgar College community, because this event was also the community members had an opportunity to participate in our event.
What happens in many of the cases that I've had before is they come to me and they say, well, the legal aid or the attorney told me it's easy, you go home 6 months probation. But then now you are subject to deportation for taking that plea. But black, brown, blue, the things stay out of the system. The moment you confront it again, right? Into the system, that's when all doors open.
The students who I've spoken to post the event mentioned to me how happy they were for participating in this event, because the information that was shared, the opportunity to speak one-on-one with the attorneys at the end really was very helpful to them.
My daughter married someone from Mali, and he just recently got his citizenship. And it's, you know, it's really recent, right before Trump's presidency. So we're concerned because his mother has been in the country for more than 20 years, and she's not legal at all, and we're afraid that they may send her back. So it was necessary for me to come and get the information that I could possibly get so that I can disseminate it to my family, because now his mother is my family.
The executive orders did not affect me personally or anyone close to me. However, I empathize with those who are affected by the executive orders. And the first persons that comes to mind for me are our students here at Medgar College, who are some students who may not have their status regularized, or in some cases we have international students. And these are students that we have to be very concerned about, because we want to ensure that these students can persist towards graduation. We want to ensure then that they can do so in a safe and a harmonious way without any interruptions.
In my sophomore year, I took chemistry 201, which is chemistry 1, general chem 1, and Professor Skeete was my professor. So during that time, I was one of the students who were doing really well in his class. So he mentored me in the sense that he helped me with understanding the chemistry concept and encouraged me to look for research opportunities, because I was interested to go into a career of research. I'm really grateful to the mentorship of Dr. Skeete and all the professors on campus and the help that Medgar College has provided, because if maybe it was another school, I feel if I was still in my country, I would never have had the chance to go to a lab and actually be part of the research experience, part of like going working with mice and doing all those interesting things that I've always wanted to do. I'm really grateful for this.
We want to continue to message to our students. So for example, next month, again, I had a conversation with the provost yesterday, and I told him that we need to have another forum. So I would say before the end of the semester, we intend to host 2 more forums. We intend to also engage different bodies of the institution, to really be more involved in the process as well. And at the same time, it comes down to nothing but messaging, messaging, messaging. We need to message to our students. I think for us as leaders, we have to continue to message to our students to help them to understand and to help them to know that the support is there for them, so then that we can allay their fear. At the same time, the university as a whole also have a lot of support in place for our students in the system. So overall, it comes down to helping to dissect that information and to message to our students in a cogent way so that they can feel comfortable and not be affected. A few years ago, I said to myself that I needed to get to fortify myself in terms of the classroom, but at the same time, I want to be able to be impactful to students, not just from this classroom perspective, those that I interact, but I want to be able to impact them from a general perspective, a policy perspective. So when the opportunity presented itself for me to become a dean, some of my colleagues felt, well, I wouldn't do it because of my love, of my passion for teaching. However, when I recognized then that the calling was beyond just the classroom, it was a calling that I had to do, that I had to serve, because it was me using myself to make a difference in the lives of others.